Hi, I'm Carmen DiGiovine, and welcome again to HRS 5100 Introduction to Assistive Technology. We just wrapped up week 1 and now we're headed to week 2. In week 2 we'll cover modules 2 and 3. So I'd like to start off by just talking a little bit about the other parts of my basement. Last week you got to see one half of my basement. This week you get to see the other half. And you can see I'm here with John, Paul, George, and Ringo, the Fab Four from the Beatles. My wife's a huge Beatles fan, so I thought I'd come over to this side so you can just get to know a little bit more about myself and about my family. So I just want to say that everybody did a great job last week. I was really impressed with the post on the discussion board. It was great to see everybody interacting, and I really appreciated the moderators doing a great job of ushering the discussion and continuing that discussion about Sue Willis. It was great to see everybody trying to get a better sense of Sue's background and the types of assistive technology that she uses. So keep it up as we move forward into week 2. This week we will cover modules 2 and 3, so it will be a busy week. In module 2, we will cover the framework for assistive technology. I will introduce you to the HAT model, the human, the activity, the assistive technology, and the context. We will be using this model throughout the rest of the course, so it's important that you have a good understanding of the HAT model. For some of you, you may be interested that the HAT model was derived from the PEO model, the person, the environment, the occupation. This is a model that came out of the occupational therapy field. Also, the HAT model parallels the ICF model that Sarah introduced us to last week. So thanks, Sarah, for bringing that concept into the course and through our discussion. We'll be talking a little bit more about the ICF later on. In Module 3, we'll talk about disability, and then we'll also talk about the assistive technology service delivery model. The readings that I have for you on disability may be review for some of you, and that's fine. What I want to do is get everybody up to the same level. So if it's a review topic for you, then just go through it quickly. If it's new to you, then take a little bit more time going through it and going through the rest of the material that's available through the World Health Organization. It's always good to poke around there, as the WHO tends to be an international leader in the field of assistive technology. In terms of the assistive technology service delivery process, that process is extremely important to successful outcomes. When assistive technology first came on the field, everybody was interested in the technology and using the technology to help people with disabilities, but didn't think about the appropriate ways to do evaluations, nor the strategies that are necessary for implementation and follow-up and follow-along. So we'll be talking about the different steps in the service delivery process because it is so important. For those of you that are interested in going on into other healthcare fields, you'll see that it parallels a lot of other healthcare models. It also parallels educational models. So if you think about the K through 12 or primary, secondary school settings. I also provide a video lecture that I had recorded previously that describes rehab engineering, assistive technology, rehabilitation technology, the HAT model, and the assistive technology service delivery model, or service delivery process. This is a great tool that complements the textbook, and so will hopefully help you better understand the concepts in the HAT and the assistive technology service delivery model. And this week you'll have a few assignments. The first assignment is a continuation of a discussion around the case study of Sue Willis. The second assignment, the assignment for Module 3, is a new case study. We will be introduced to Steve, who's an individual with a spinal cord injury. This case study will include a quiz, and it's a video quiz, so it may take a little bit longer, but it's very similar to what you've already been doing in the discussion post, so you shouldn't have any problems getting through it. The video quiz has both short answer questions and multiple choice questions. Reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. Once again, I have office hours on Tuesday morning. I'm also willing to meet with you by appointment. I know that this summer course can be very challenging because it's so fast-paced, because essentially we're taking a 14-week course and collapsing it down into an 8-week course. So if you have things come up and you need to extend some deadlines, please let me know as soon as possible. One last comment is I saw in Popular Science magazine that there was a really neat article that described different types of wheelchairs, from everyday wheelchairs to sports wheelchairs. So I'll send out the link for that in the show notes of today's video, so you can take a look at it. It was kind of cool to see a quick overview of different types of wheelchairs. Once again, reach out to me if you have any questions, and have a great week.